It's so important to look at this through the lens of when we invest into our people, our team, and and I tend to agree with you. It's not professional growth or personal growth. It's growth. It's not a line there. It's growth. But when we're making those investments, they're impacting the audience they serve. They're impacting the people they're going to. It's that ripple effect that you were talking about, earlier. It's like it may not come back to you. You don't need that thing back to you. It'll come back on some way 500 flavors from now in a different way. I think it's so important. And I love the way you just they said it with somebody has left the organization, but they've carried the lesson with them. They've taken this impact and they're impacting someone else. One of my first mentors, I was terrified to resign because I got this great opportunity. And I went and gave him the letter, and he was so gracious. He said, one of the best things I ever learned in serving in the military is I only had junior officers and officers to care for 2 to 3 years. I knew they were going to rotate. I knew they were going on to the next thing. And it wasn't about making them as good as they could be for that role. It was about making sure they were prepared for their next role and their growth. And that's what you're doing. I love that. I think that's so incredibly powerful and so often overlooked from a leadership perspective, because if we're not growing, we're not impacting, we're not increasing our impact where we are today, and we're not elevating our impact for the future. So kudos to you. I love that approach.
Thank you. I think one of the things that's changing in leadership and leadership investment is, the younger generations don't stay at a company as long as they did before, right? In other generations. And so it's easy to say, I'm going to invest in someone I know is going to be here for 30 years. And I think we as leaders across all sectors need to start thinking about what it looks like to invest in leaders and growth in our organization for as long as people will be with us. Because I think it's also like a human philosophy for me. Like, I want you to grow as a person, regardless of where you are, right?